Hello everyone, this is Ed, and today I'm going to show you how to get started with an online whiteboard app called AllApp. This can be a great tool at any time, but especially during our virtual teaching needs. Here you can demonstrate lessons for students since the program will allow you to write on the screen like a normal whiteboard. If you're using a touchscreen, feel free to use your finger. Otherwise, you'll need to use a mouse. In order to get to your Allboard, go to allapp.com, and when you do, you'll end up with a blank whiteboard just like mine. You may have a pop-up box show up. Just click Start Drawing in the green box in the bottom left-hand corner. Next, I'm going to have to apologize. Since this is the free version, I cannot get rid of the ads at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so let's take a look at the screen. You can see that there are tools on both the left and the right-hand side of the page. We're not going to go over all of them because some of these features you need to pay for. However, I think you'll see that there's enough features here that are free that makes the program worth it. The only major downside is that you will not be able to save your board. The first tool that we need to discover is the plus sign. When you click the plus sign, you can see that you could upload our work. However, the only free feature here is the picture. So we are going to figure out a workaround for this. And to do that, you have to find the page that you first want to upload. I went to homeschoolmath.net and I pulled up a worksheet, but this will also work with any sort of PDF or any other file that you may already have. Okay, so now that we have the document, we're going to have to take a screenshot. If you're using a MacBook like the one the district gives us, we're going to hit Shift-Command-4 at the same time. And you should see little crosshairs come up. And we're going to click down on the mouse pad, and we're going to pull over all the material that we want. And then we're going to let go, and it will automatically take a screenshot. And now that we're done, we can go back to our Allboard. Now that we're back at our Allboard, we're going to hit the plus sign again, and we're going to choose the first icon that has the mountain and the sun on it. Now, depending on how your computer is set up, it really could be saved anywhere, but I found that the easiest way to do this is to click Recents. And then you'll see under Today, these are the different screenshots that we have, and mine's going to be the first one, and if I click on it, you can see that I get a preview of some of the other ones that I've taken. Choose the appropriate one, and then click Open. When the image pops up, just hit Place Image. Now that my image is in place, I can go ahead and start using my tools. Starting at the top left-hand side, you have the pointer, and I think there are two valuable tools here. First, after I pick up and move the image, I have the ability to make a duplicate, as well as I can take anything and throw it in the trash can. And underneath the pointer, you can see that I have the ability to undo anything, so I don't really have to worry about making any mistakes, because whatever I do, I can always undo them. Underneath the undo arrow is the color palette, and I can choose any color that I would like right here. Underneath that, I can choose a different arrow if I would like to point out something, or I can go ahead and choose a writing tool, a pen or a marker. I'll choose a marker in this case, and if I want to go ahead and highlight something for a student so that they don't miss it. Underneath that, there is an eraser. Make it a little bit bigger. Just go ahead and erase a little bit here so you can see what's going on. Notice that I did erase some of the image in there, so that is something that you're going to want to pay attention to. I also have the ability to draw certain shapes if I would like, or I can add text to the screen. And then finally, if I want, I can add a post-it note to the page. Going to change that color, and then I can write on this as well. Finally, we want to be sure to check out the templates that they offer. And in order to do this, we want to look under the Allboard drop box. So let me go ahead and click this arrow and drop it down, and you can see that they have Create From Templates. So let's go ahead and click that. You can see that the program has a bunch of different templates that they offer. And you can scroll down here and you can see we have coordinate grids and those type of things. But for this purpose, I'm just going to go ahead and click Venn diagram. And when the pop-up box shows up, hit Load Board. It should be important to note that this program is interactive so that others can write on at the same time as you if you wish to share the link, which you can do by hitting the little green guy at the top, and then you'll see that you get a link that you can share with your students in Google Classroom. However, this may not be the best option since we are not working synchronously and we don't have the ability to save the board. But we'll have to save some of those more detailed nuances for another tutorial. Hopefully you can see that this whiteboard can be a great tool that we can use for our classes. I think it pairs really well with Screencastify to make some great tutorials for our students. And thank you for tuning in for this tutorial.